One of my favorite things about being Publications Manager and Multimedia Designer for Kappa Scientology Sigma is the sheer amount of different types of projects I get to work on. There's never a shortage of programs, initiatives, publications, promotional material that need my design expertise. Everything I design here is an opportunity to deposit something of importance into the history of these programs and this national headquarters office. Speaking of national headquarters, this year marks 25 years since the headquarters moved into the Stillwater Santa Fe Depot, the historic Santa Fe Depot. The National Executive Director Steve Nelson approached me about designing a 25th anniversary button to give out to brothers and sisters during district convention season. Immediately, the idea of an illustration of the iconic front entrance of the station came to mind. The thing about illustrating the building is figuring out what are the most recognizable pieces of the building. When simplifying a large structure for a button, icon, or logo, you have to have enough to get the character without overdoing it. I started with sketching the general shape of the building from the perspective of the parking lot. I love grid paper for moments like this. I was able to use the grid to help with the proportions. I'm not naturally gifted at freehand illustration, but I can work with a grid and utilize symmetry. However, even with the grid, my first pass was actually incorrect and I had to redo it. Also, the first illustration was a little too simplistic for what was wanted. Once the general idea and the general and essential elements were decided upon, I had to make decisions on how the headquarters building illustration would be translated into a button. For a circular button, of course, it needed to be a circular badge shape. I left off the wings of the building because they wouldn't fit on the button and they weren't absolutely essential. I thought it'd be nice to put the chimney pushed outside of the inner circle to the sky. The 25 text needed to be the focal point at the bottom of the banner, so I used that alongside with the current year and the first year the headquarters was there. So that's why you see at the bottom, you see the 1992 to 2017. Outside of the circle and outside, behind the art holds everything together. So the circular shape with the multiple circles kind of helps flesh out the entire design. It kind of puts everything on a foundation. The buttons turned out great, and it was quite the thrill to see them getting released out into the wild, and people taking pictures with them, people getting so excited that they got a button, especially for free. So I'm glad that I was able to get that balance between detail and simplicity that I wanted. So overall, it was a great project, and I'm glad that I was able to take part in it and have a hand in another piece of headquarters history.